What's up, Starcraft fans? You're watching a co-op mission. I am CTG and I'm playing this time as Voidrays on the North American server. Alrighty, so my ally will be a Rainer player who is level 30, go look up fun to him, and I will start with a Dark Pylon, and I actually want to try something. You know, whenever I go as Voidrays on a map, I usually end up going Dark Templar's Corsair because it is flat out her most damage efficient or damage effective units.
Your objective is to defend it until that time.
I have tried going for Voidrays before, but
Ready up. If that thing goes down,
I've found that it's somewhat inferior in terms of pure damage output because her Dark Templar have Shadow Fury and they'll take out a lot of enemies at once. Whereas the Voidrays, they do have lasers and they do not take damage from anti-ground units, but yeah, their damage output is just lower. It's just flat out lower than Dark Templar. But this time I will try to go for Voidrays. I mean, it's been a while. Of course, it depends on what the enemy race is. If it's enemy composition, I mean, if it's Zerg ground, it's okay to use Voidrays. But if the enemy has Vipers, Voidrays can be a bad idea. I mean, I'll have to split them up just to make them effective, as effective as they would otherwise be. But yeah, I'd rather not worry about having to split off my Voidrays, to be quite frank. But let's see. I'm making gateways for now. If the opportunity presents itself, I will make other units. Maybe Voidrays. Start a Dark Pylon there. So my probe will get some extra damage as well as to cloak my base. And to give me supply. There's no reason really not to go for those early Dark Pylons. Okay, let's start a Twilight Council. Just in case we ever face against a horde of small units. Okay, Shadow Guard's ready. Now let's kill these rocks. And teleport there, yeah, blink there, and then take out these rocks. There we go. I also put my Dark Pylon in Control Group 4, so that as soon as these rocks go down, I can recall my Dark Templar. Oh, that's a bit too early. Just a little bit too early, but that's fine. Okay, let's move in. Oh, Zealots. So it's Protoss. You know what? You know what? Let's go for it. Let's do it. Let's go Voidrays. I mean, it will either go very well or very terribly. If the enemy has mass Archons and High Templar, Voidrays is going to be painful. But if they go instead for Colossus, Immortals, Scouts, or Carriers, then that's when Voidrays will shine, because the enemy does not. That particular enemy composition, or those ones, will not have splash damage. The weakness of Voidrays is that when they clump up, they're quite vulnerable to area damage. Which is why I'm really hoping that there's not the gateway composition, so that I can just mass Voidrays without really worrying about what the enemy has. Alright. So we're just waiting for the next wave. So I use time stop every time as soon as it goes off cooldown, because it resets the cooldown and gives me 20 seconds of free production time since all the timers of the enemy are on pause. Okay. It also speeds up the worker speed. It also slightly speeds up everything, really. So you get 20 extra seconds of free mobility, economy, etc. So there's really no reason not to use it, especially since it will be available once again when I need it.
Shadow
Guard is ready, but I do not have energy right now, so I will not bother. I only really use the Shadow Guard for the first few enemies, or literally the first wave. At 50 energy, Shadow Guard is just really too expensive. It's only worth it when you need it to expand. Looks like my Rainer ally has a bunch of buy already. That's good. That's more than I can say for most Rainers. Okay. Kill those things. Nice. Even his medics are healing me. That is excellent. Oh, forgot to rally my Nexus. There we go. Kill that hybrid. Now, I will put my Voidrays on control group 3 so that I can just control my army without necessarily moving my Oracle every time, because my Oracle is my only detection. Even though it's not critical, that we get detections, it's the Sopranos only really has cloaked units when it's the Dark Templar composition. Still nice to have detection if the opportunity presents itself, or if the need presents itself. Okay, so looks like the enemy will be air composition, and they do have more. Well, they don't have actually enough numbers, but the Zealots will just run past my Voidrays since they have nothing to attack, which is why I just popped Time Stop. I might as well kill the Observer first. And there are a few that still past, but my ally's right there. You can just finish off that little group of Zealots that escaped. Now let's kill this White Basher. There we go. Should be going down. Now let's get level 2 attack upgrades for our Voidrays. Now our ally is getting the idea. Now he's also attacking. Oh wait, now he's going for the bonus. Never mind. Yeah, you always want to go for micro this Voidray away. Alright. Nice. I'm gonna keep my things alive so that they can spiral out of control and sort of get that critical mass so that they will no longer be quite easy for the enemy to pick off. Let's use a black hole here to keep our enemies in check. There we go. Now let's get another Dark Pylon there to cloak our base. Oh nice, my ally actually sniped off the first bonus. Now let's help out our ally in his defense since he was busy with, oh, he's going for vultures. It's good that he's going for vultures, but he should have actually read what the enemy composition is. He saw that, well, I saw that scouts came with the second wave, so it's really a better idea to just go for pure bio here, since the enemy will not use a lot of ground units. I mean, if he were to invest in his extra minerals, I would rather do it in something like little turrets, since that will actually shoot up. Okay, that was a bit of a waste of energy, but who cares? It's better safe than sorry.
Allied forces are under attack.
There we go. Nice. Our ally is able to hold his own. Oh, actually need to.
Upgrade is ready for use.
These cats are gonna finish. Oh, I need to finish off this wave and then sprint back to my pylon that needs help. There we go. Now, recall my fleet. Kill those things before they kill me. No.
Allied forces are under attack.
Rip. Oh well. I just put that another one. Oh, here comes the next wave. Let's actually drop Time Stop. Oh, I still lost the Voidray. That's really unfortunate. I should not be losing Voidrays.
Can't warp that in. That'll cost more minerals than we have.
Anyway, let's continue to push in. That green color looks magnificent on these Voidrays, by the way.
Allied forces are under attack.
Goes really well with them. For those who don't know, there was a comment a few weeks ago or something, maybe it was last week even, asking why I always use green. In addition to being the default colors, it's also my favorite color. So I will use green whenever I get the opportunity to present itself. I was pretty glad. Before, for those who've been playing co-op before, you may remember that the standard colors for each commander were blue and orange. Blue was for player 1 and orange was for player 2. And ever since they allowed us to use our own colors. Oh, I need to take care of this first. Ever since they allowed us to use our own colors, I've been using green for my own color or for my own team. Okay, let's. Oh, let's actually recall our dudes. Oh wait, kill these things first.
Amon has summoned a Void Thrash.
Oh, it was a bit too late. Here comes the Void Thrasher. No, it was a bit too late. I was going for the perfect run. That's been unfortunate. It did damage the temple. It's ruined! Ruined! Oh, gotta dodge that. Stupid Void Thrasher. Oh, now it's attacking the temple again. How dare you! Oh, pull back. Okay. As you can see, we're just massing Voidrays, really. It's oh, I still haven't re-rallied my Nexus. I thought for sure I re-rallied it.
They will soon regret.
Yeah, let's just finish off this bonus. I hope before the drop pod lands in and recall. Recall is really useful for this map. You might think that being a defensive map, you can just easily sprint around and chase where the enemy waves are, but this map is actually pretty big. The corner to corner distance is no joke, and you often have to run around that distance. So mobility is at a premium here. That's why I think carrying with Omega Worms are one of the best options here. Of course, I went for a random map, so I didn't have the choice. I'll have to deal with it. And Vorazun with Dark Pylon Recall is actually an excellent option for mobility, as long as you remember the order of the wave spawns. Okay, let's get a couple more pylons there. Okay, we'll let our ally handle the second drop pod. There we go. While my Voidrays make up for the mistake I made earlier and sort of camp the Thrasher here. Take care of that and drop time stop as soon as the Void Thrasher spawns. Oh man, I still haven't. Oh man, pretty sloppy play by me. Alright, let's keep pushing in. Kill this base so that the enemy will no longer spawn static defense. Look at that. Sort of sounds like they're showering the enemy rather than shooting with lasers. Let's actually put some stasis wards here, because why not? It has energy and not going to use a pulsar beam anyway, since the enemy is air based. I mean, I guess the stasis ward is not very useful for anti-air either. So I mean, it looks fancy. It did nothing. It was a bit off position. That's a bit annoying. Quite unfortunate, really. Okay. Look at them zap. Let them zap those. Actually, it looks more like they're squirting it with water or something. Okay. Let's recall and.
Not enough Vespine. Allied
Oh,
forces are under
let's
attack.
put down a stasis ward there. Yeah, just put it there. Now let's wait for the enemy to come up. Then, oh, there's a hybrid there. Yeah. Black hole. Yeah. Oh, ran out. Retreat. Oh, so much damage. Air damage is really the weakness of my Voidrays. Okay, so the next wave is gonna be another drop pod from the northeast. So I'm immediately heading over there to intercept that wave before it hits. Let's actually drop another couple of pylons here so that we can max out. Alright! Attack! Oh, Oracle died again. Rip! Okay, let's finish off that. There we go. This could be another one. You know what? Let's actually clear the area. Yeah, let's do it. Okay, looks like my upgrades are already full for the Voidrays. Oh, that's unfortunate. That's actually just finished the job, so we don't have to go back here later. Yeah, might as well finish off this base. Yeah, there we go. I know there are some missed pros, but I will count this as a full clear. If I do clear out the last corner of the map. Where there's still a chance that... Oh, no, run! Okay, the Oracle lives for now. I don't know how long that'll last. Oh, look at this Voidrays, enemy Voidrays. And a little trivia, guys, when you get the prismatic alignment upgrade for Warzone, it doesn't actually increase the damage output of the Voidrays, it just increases their range. I know, it really should increase the damage output of Voidrays so that they will be more viable to use as an alternative to Dark Templar Corsair. Right now, they're really just inferior in terms of damage output.
We meet our fate.
Okay, kill these things. Yeah, move in our fleet. And we will have time stop ready for the next Void Thrasher spawn, which will be in 8 seconds. Okay, let's actually recall our allies' army there so that he will be in position to intercept the enemy attack wave.
Fight with all you have.
Okay, looks like he is in position. Oh no! Oh, he's moving off! Oh, why is he moving off? No! Go back! Okay, we need to finish this off, and then we work on that Void Thrasher. Oh, he doesn't see the Void Thrasher. Oh man, he hasn't memorized the spawns yet. Yeah, that is. I mean, he has the right idea of how to play, but
Allied forces are under
okay,
attack.
let's recall our dudes and respond to this Thrasher here. Actually, put everything in the black hole
One of our pylons is under
so that they will die faster. Okay, our ally uses the Hyperion. Pretty good.
Allied forces are under
Yeah, I don't need my ally here anymore. I'm only working on the Thrasher. But oh boy, those oracles are really doing work.
Our window is short.
Our base is
We need to
under
clear these
attack.
out. There we go. Squirt it with laser. Okay, we call our fleet and then move in to intercept the hybrid wave.
Allied forces are under attack.
Okay, I have a black hole ready, so I'm ready to welcome these enemies. There we go.
They're under attack. We're
The
attacking
black
our
hole
pylons.
reduces all their armor to 0, which is why it is
Allied
excellent.
forces are under attack.
Oh, it dissipated just as hybrid flew in. But it still doesn't matter, since once the enemy is down to a few units, it'll be easy pickings for our Voidrays. And yeah, when it gets as massive as 41 Voidrays, there's not really much that Amon can do. So we're just waiting for the last wave.
Our window is short.
Might as well put some stasis wards.
Lie there.
Okay. Here it comes. Okay, kill them off. Oh, nice. The stasis ward actually worked this time. Yay! Kill these carriers. Yes. Okay, let's recall our fleet and respond to that central wave or that southwestern wave. Well,
Allied forces are
yeah,
under
he is
attack.
in the northwestern location, so he will finish it off. Oh, look at this! As a prime target for black hole. And there are two guns that escaped there, but my cans will take care of that. Oh, even the carriers decide to join in the black hole party. Oh man, that's so clean. Oh, I need to black hole that one Zod to finish it off. GG. Yeah, my ally will finish off that last Zod. Alright, that's pretty easy. Voidrays are still pretty good versus Protoss. As long as you don't face area damage, Voidrays are good. And I hope you enjoyed that. Thank you for watching. If you have an idea for what else you can do, please leave that in a comment. Let's see the score screen. Yeah, he tried to go for Vultures, but he didn't realize that it was Sky Toss. But now I think he did. But yeah, still double his kills. Because yeah, that's the advantage of knowing where all of the enemy units spawn. It's easy to get in position early on. Alright, see you.